Welcome to Uncloaked Illusions. I'm Chris Anthony, and I wanted to share an article I ran into, and it's dealing with the DACA incident, and it's Trump saying that if there's no wall, then there's no DACA fix. And this is also going to upset the Democratic Party more so because again it's blatant that they obviously care about illegal immigrants more than they care about the citizens of this country. President Trump on Tuesday night delivered a blunt message to Senate Majority Leader Charles Schumer, I believe I'm saying it right, DNY, Democrat New York, saying there would be no agreement to help so-called dreamers without funding for the president's long-promised border wall. Crying Chuck Schumer, I'm hoping I'm enunciating it correctly, fully understands, especially after his humiliating defeat, that if there is no wall, there is no DACA. We must have safety and security together with a strong military for our great people, Trump tweeted. The president was referring to the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, an Obama era program that offers certain protections to undocumented immigrants, popularly known as dreamers, who were brought to the U.S. illegally as children. I love their phrasing and their alliterations, undocumented immigrants. Now they're calling illegals undocumented because they don't want it to sound as boldly heinous to anyone. Democrats fought to have a DACA fix tied to a funding bill in the government's 3-day shutdown, but eventually backed down after Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, Republican Kentucky, said he would take up immigration legislation in February. Schumer, that name again, came under fire from the left-wing faction of his party for supposedly caving to the GOP over the DACA issue. The Senate Majority Leader said he had discussed funding for a border wall at the White House on Friday as part of a potential deal. Later on Tuesday, Schumer, that name again, confirmed he had withdrawn the offer. We're going to have to start on a new basis, and the wall offer is off the table, Schumer told reporters. That name again. What do you guys think? Do you think it is even necessary for the Democratic Liberal Party to put up such a fight for illegal immigrants? A policy that was implemented under the Obama administration. Mind you, I digress, but ultimately, most of the policies that were implemented under the Obama administration were felonious. And it did nothing to advance this country, mostly advance corporate interest and interest of other countries abroad as well. Again, everything Obama did, you guys' Messiah, was absolutely nothing to further or advance this country, evolve this country in any peaceful manner. Everything was being taken by the barrel of a gun for the most part. Uh, Give me your feedback about this. Do you stand in support of what Trump is doing as far as no DACA deal without something being agreed upon with the wall, and no funding of the DACA bill without any funding of the wall? See, I love the way he operates. You're going to give me an eye for an eye. This quid pro quo, something that Hillary and her administration is pretty keen to. There's a lot going on, and, as a pundit in this truth that needs to be exposed, I should be reporting more, and I will report more. I just have a horrible computer that just slows down and I can't really get to the reporting as I'd like. But I'm working on that. I'm also, as again I mentioned before, I'm working on a blog talk radio station where you guys could actually call in and we could communicate with each other and we can get a dialogue going about these issues geopolitically and domestically political that are pretty much uh, entailing a great deal of chaos in our country. I like, subscribe. The subscriptions are definitely enhancing and growing at a rapid rate, and I love that. Share these videos, get your like-minded friends on board, and we, as a like-minded, conscious-driven people, we will succeed ultimately. And unfortunately, if you aren't on that, you're not on that platform, you'll be left behind. Chris Anthony, and I'm out.